Hi guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and in today's video I will be swatching and sharing my review on the new Holo Taco collection. So as you can see here, this is the box and it is a big one. It is actually from Holo Taco's 2nd year anniversary, so that is pretty cool. The box is huge. There are 5 polishes in here, including an empty bottle, so you can actually create your own polish mix with, of course, Holo Taco polishes as well. I have most of them up here on my little bookshelf, which is actually not really filled with books, but just random nail art stuff that I tend to use a lot, or just some ornaments, you know, because I like to decorate. But yeah, this box was $75. As I mentioned, it contains 5 colors. They're all really different and all kind of inspired and mixed by all of the previous collections that Holo Taco has come out with for the last like 2 years, of course. But yeah, let's just quit rambling and get into the swatches and the review. I'm really curious to hear what you guys think about this collection as well, and if you have purchased it yourself too. Let me know in the comment section down below. But first, if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you would like to do so. Hit that notification bell as well and become a part of my little nail family here at YouTube. But thank you guys so much for watching on forehand. I love you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video as well. So before going into the swatches and just the all over review, I will be unboxing this big box first. As you could see in the intro part, this box is the biggest one Holo Taco has come out with. I already felt like the 7-piece linear holographic ones were pretty big, but this one definitely seals the deal. It is such a huge box. I love it. I think it's pretty cool to do something special, especially for an anniversary collection, which this one is. Of course, it is the 2nd year anniversary collection. And yeah, I just love the fact that there is an empty bottle in here as well, so you can make your own remix, if you know what I mean. But yeah, here are the colors one by one. Of course, I will be swatching them on my thumbnail as usual, which is my natural nail for the record. I still got questions about that, whether or not my nails are real or natural, but yes, they are. They are homegrown, as I'd like to say. I do have a little bit of like a gel polish base and top coat on there just to make it more like sturdy, because I do have quite a manual job and it's just really easy to do swatches for my YouTube channel as well. It's really easy to remove them afterwards if you have that as a base. But yeah, the boxes of this limited edition collection are actually purple, which is something that I love. They're really eye-catching. Of course, there is still the regular like holographic sheen to it if you twist it towards the light. Of course, Holo Taco is vegan and cruelty-free, and this first one is actually called a heavy metal mixtape, and it is one of the colors that is kind of in the middle of my likings from this collection. It is not my favorite one from this 5-piece color collection, but not the least favorite either. It's kind of somewhere in the middle. It has a ton of silver, like metallic-y kind of glitter going on in there, which is pretty cool, and it has a dark base as well. I do feel like the colors from this specific collection, you can wear them all year round, but this color is it kind of reminded me of like New Year's Eve in a bottle. This is one of those colors that I would just quickly slap onto my nails if I had like a small amount of time to get ready to get to a New Year's Eve party or something like that. The first coat is still quite sheer. I actually expected it to be a little bit more opaque for that first coat already, but maybe I had too high hopes or something like that. But yeah, I really expected it to be a little bit more sheer, but of course going in with the second layer, it will definitely make it a lot more opaque. And of course, if you want to apply maybe even a third coat, be my guest. There are no rules to nail art or applying nail polishes or anything like that. One tip that I would like to share is just to wait a couple of minutes before the previous layer is completely dry before you're going in with your final coat. But yeah, I'm definitely not hating on this color. It is quite festive. It definitely is very sparkly, but in a metallic-y, like a gunmetal kind of way. It is pretty cool. Definitely let me know what you think about this color, and of course, did you buy this box or maybe even some separate colors? The box on its own was $75 if I remember correctly, and some of the polishes like separately are either $13 or $14 a bottle. So yeah, I think the price kind of depends on what kind of ingredients are used, whether or not there's a lot of pigment in there or glitter or anything like that. So yeah, the prices aren't completely the same for all of these bottles if you're thinking of picking up just a couple of them. But yeah, let's continue with the second one, because this one definitely is one of my favorites. It is so gorgeous, so holographic. It is kind of like a dark purple linear holographic polish. Like there are 1,000 rainbows in this particular polish, but it's like a rainbow against a really dark moody sky, I'd say. This one is called a Rainbow Flood, and it is just a beaut. Especially if you're really into darker colors, but you do love a ton of sparkle and just holographic shimmer going on to your nails, definitely pick this one up. It is gorgeous. I just checked on the web store, like holotaco.com as well, and I saw that all of the polishes were already sold out. So I'm not quite sure if there will be a restock on some of these colors, or if it's like once it's gone, it's definitely gone. I don't know. It definitely took me a while to actually record this video and put it up. I think I got it like a week ago, a little over a week ago. I sat down as fast as possible to record this, but my video schedule is so darn full. I wasn't able to actually put it up earlier, as well as my regular like daytime job being really busy. I like work 40 towards 45 hours a week in my daytime job, so yeah, this is definitely taking me a little longer, so sorry about that, but I really felt like putting it out anyways because the colors are pretty cool. And let's just like put our fingers crossed and hope that she will restock a couple of these colors, because definitely this Rainbow Flood color, it is my favorite. I actually dare to say this right now, even though we still have 3 colors to swatch. This is definitely my favorite. It is very gorgeous, quite vampy as well, with like the dark purpley kind of color. I really love it. But yeah, let me know what you think about this one as well. I think it is a beautiful mix of a lot of the linear holographic polishes, which are my favorite collections that Holo Taco has come out with the last couple of years. Of course, I definitely love the super glittery ones as well, but these are just, oh, they're gorgeous. The next one is called Glitterily Purple, and as you might have already guessed, it is a super gorgeous glitter mix. You guys know me, I love a lot of bling. I don't tend to use a lot of glitter polishes lately, but that is just because whenever I'm recording a bunch of videos in a row. But yeah, it takes just a little longer to actually get rid of it again, you know. You have to soak for like 5 minutes or maybe even longer before you're like gotten rid of all of the glitters. But yeah, I really hope to do some more glittery designs, by the way. That's just a little bit like side note in this video. But this color, it is gorgeous. It has a very light purpley jelly kind of base. It is very sheer. Mind you, this polish is definitely all about the glitter and the shimmer that's in here, so don't expect super perfect coverage for like from just 2 coats. I definitely say this is a 3-coater, especially if you are applying thin coats. If you don't want to wait like super long for this polish to be completely dry. But on the other hand, glitter polishes tend to dry quite fast as it is, especially if they have as much as glitter as this one actually has. It is insane. It is gorgeous. Just look at that. With 2 coats, you're like, I'd say 85% opaque. You can definitely go in with a third coat, but just make sure the previous layers are completely dry before going in with the next, because otherwise the polish layers underneath the last layer won't fully dry anymore and you will just smudge the entire manicure. But yeah, this color, it is really cool. There's a lot of purple in this one as well. I feel like this collection is just full on purple galore, but just with different finishes and formulas, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I am not disappointed in that glitter one. Then the next one is actually super flaky and once again quite glittery. It is more of a topper, but I felt like applying 2 coats was already looking pretty fine to me, just to wear it on its own as well. So this one is called Everything Taco, and it pretty much explains this polish already. It's just a whole bunch of different like glittery flaky top coats. It is so gorgeous. It is like, I don't know, it's like snowflakes, but glittery snowflakes in a bottle, if you know what I mean. It is really gorgeous, and it will definitely look different on each and every single like separate color you would like to apply this one on. Just for the sake of the video and just to show you what this does on its own, I am going to swatch it on top of my bare nail, so with no colored polish or coat or anything like that underneath, just so you can see what the colors are like. If you just want to slap it on like I did, I actually feel like it is super beautiful on its own. You definitely don't need to apply a colored polish underneath. Of course, you can definitely do so. I have already seen a ton of swatches of this kind of like top coat, kind of glittery flaky polish from other like nail YouTubers, Instagrammers and so on, who have applied it on top of other colors, not just colors by Holo Taco, but just other nail polishes by random brands. It looks pretty cool, but yeah, I prefer it so far to just wear it on its own. It's kind of like unicorn puke on your nails, but even better and more shimmery and glittery and just flakiness flying around like nobody's business. It is really gorgeous. I love it. It is definitely one of my favorites. The next one is called Way Back Chrome. This one is, as the name already describes, a chrome kind of color. I would definitely say it is a duo towards a multi-chrome. I'd say more multi-chrome, to be honest, because there is a lot of different color shifting going on. I see purple, I see blue, I see a little bit of like, I'd say a golden kind of sheen to it. On the nails itself, I was a little disappointed with that first coat, but it was kind of like to be expected, because chrome, whether it are duochromes or multichromes, they tend to be a little sheer. I'm not quite sure why that is, but I haven't seen many chromy kind of polishes that were completely opaque with that first coat. Of course, if you don't feel like applying a ton of different layers to get it more opaque, you can definitely apply this one on top of a black or maybe a dark blue or a dark purple, since those colors seem to be like the best to apply a color like this one on. But yeah, I'm just going to apply a second coat just to show you what that looks like. Of course, because it is kind of like a chromy color, it is a little streaky, so that is something that you would definitely have to keep an eye out for. If you want a more flawless result, definitely apply like light pressure to the brush whenever applying it, and don't try to overwork it either, because the more you will hassle with that brush, the more streaky it will get. And yeah, other than that, it really is a gorgeous duochrome, multi-chrome kind of color, but I do feel like the blue and the purple are most visible, if you know what I mean. But yeah, 2 coats, it isn't fully opaque yet, but it's getting pretty darn close. Especially if you might have shorter nails yourself, I think 2 coats is the way to go. But if you're like me and you would like a little bit more opaqueness, definitely go for the third one. But yeah, these were my swatches already. I really hope you liked it. I will do a separate video on the empty bottle for my personal mix. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next video.